Mothercare, support a mother, care for the world, with Kate White. Right, so I'm just going to take you into listening to a little bit of teaching. Welcome to everyone listening now and in the future. This is March 30th, and what I'm putting up in Mothercare is this. This is a post, one of my blog posts, but it's a slide from one of my teachings, and I want to credit Anna Chitty for teaching me most things that are in this slide. She calls it autonomic first aid. And when we're working with people that start to have a lot of anxiety or feel like they're not in control or they're basically losing their sense of presence or a sense of feeling safe, what Anna often has said is that you help them feel more present in their bodies. So there's two questions that she usually asks, and then that's what lets you know you are okay just now. And a lot of people, when they're really freaked out, are not going to say, I don't feel okay. There's nothing that feels okay. This is not okay. And there's a lot really about what's happening right now in our pandemic world that's not okay. But maybe there are things that are okay. The garden, your family, the rhythm that you've established. Um, these are all things you can think about when you're with someone who really needs some stabilization, because that's the first thing that happens when you're with someone who's not feeling okay. Just how do you stabilize them? So the next question, that if that's not something that's really helpful, is what lets you know you're here just now. And all this comes from Peter Levine's somatic experiencing, as well as Anna Chitty's sort of working with the body. Like, if you're in the here and now and there's nothing overtly threatening, how can you help someone feel more here? And a lot of times that's just feeling your body in the chair. And if it's a lot of people can't feel their body when they start to feel overwhelmed. So it's helping people get the sensation that they have a body and that it's here now. So the questions that you ask are, do you feel the chair? Do you feel your seat? Do you feel your feet? And Anna Chitty's husband, John Chitty, was really big into feeling the feet. That was one of the things that he would go to a lot. So while you're listening to me, just squish up your toes. If you're wearing socks and shoes, see if you can feel the socks and the shoes. Just the sensations of feeling your feet on the ground or the earth, and getting a sense that you are connected to the earth and you're here. And you can just feeling into what your hands are touching, the coolness of the arms of the chair, the warmth of your legs. See if you can guess the thread count of the clothes that your hands are touching. And this is just ways to feel more present. Sometimes Peter Levine would coach people into feeling the shirt. Like, I can feel the edges of my neck of my dress or your sweater. Just helping yourself feel into the present time. It's just two questions. What lets you know you're okay just now? What lets you know you're here? And then sometimes orienting to looking around your space and naming 5 things that are a certain color. 5 blue things, 5 green things, 5 brown things. And you go through the colors until you can get the sense that somebody is, oh, okay, you can hear their breathing down regulate a little. They're able to take a bigger breath. Oh, okay, that's right. I'm in my house. I'm okay. So especially right now, if we're feeling like this threat from something invisible that we can't see or get a sense of, helping them feel that they're okay is really one of the first steps. And sometimes when we're sort of they're feeling numb, or we can't feel, or looking around is too much, just having people feel more tone in their body. So often it's just making a fist. Can you make a fist? What happens when you make a fist? Can you feel your fist? Or getting up and walking around the room. The other day I was working with a woman, and I had her get up and walk around the room, and she said, "Oh yeah, I did this a lot with my baby when he was first born." And that brought her back into that time of connecting with her baby, which opened up a portal into that beautiful time for her. It was a really beautiful time for her. That was a memory, a good memory. And often when we're working with people, we're not only working with the present time, but we're working with memory. And if someone is in a memory, you can name that too. That's a memory. Your body is having a memory. And just helping people come to that very moment in the present and helping them feel their body in the chair. And sometimes if I'm with someone, I'll make contact with them if they can't feel their body also, because I'm a touch therapist and I'll negotiate touch. But these are all ways you can work with someone, and even you can work with them on the telehealth. You can work with them on the telephone if they call you, and you can just be with them. And if you get a chance just to be with someone, just slow your own pace in your body and work with your voice, just slowing the pace, and ask them, what lets you know you're okay? What lets you know you're here? So what I'd like to do is give you another chance to connect with each other and ask each other this question. So I'll give you each again, see what time, just maybe 4 minutes or so each, just to ask each other the questions. I'll send you back into your rooms, and you can just practice a little. You can decide who wants to go first. And so the dialogue will be, what lets you know you're here? What lets you know, oh, you're okay? And the person who's responding, just, okay, what lets me know I'm okay? Well, I'm in my house, and I just feel safer when I'm in here. What does safety feel like in your body? I don't have these other prompts, but just see if you can start with just this. How is it to feel okay? Or what lets you know you're here just now? And you can experiment with the other questions too, like name 5 brown things in your environment. Or how is it, what happens for you when you make a fist or you tighten your body? Okay, so I'm just going to stop share. And when I've done this before, just make sure you write down the questions, because you won't have them on your screen. But what lets you know you're here? What lets you know you're okay? Okay, I'm going to send you back out into your rooms. And Christina, I'm just going to keep you with me. You can stay with me. Hi, I went after you. Unmute. Unmute yourself, Christina. We can work a little.
Oh, okay.
Sarah, are you here? Or are you in your room? I think you must be in your breakout room, but that's okay. All right, let me just.
I think she had like a phone and a
Yeah. Yeah. So
computer.
do you want to practice or do you want to receive? How do you want to work?
Um, I'll receive since I do this.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, I'd like to know how you do it too.
Okay.
All right. Well, okay. So what lets you know you're here just now?
Right now, I can see that I'm in my basement. And I can see my daughter's toys everywhere.
And as you see those toys, what happens in your body?
um, there's a settling, I guess.
Hmm. Where does the settling happen?
Um, I would say probably starting in my chest first, and then I can start to breathe deeper and get more in touch with like what's physically around me. So like I can feel my feet on the floor, I can feel my back on the chair.
Hmm.
Um,
Nice.
yeah, I can connect with my breath.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Seeing all the toys. Is there a couple of toys that stand out? I want to see them too.
Oh, there's like a red like grocery cart that she plays with, so that's out
Uh-huh.
right now.
Uh-huh.
And there's a coloring mat that we sit and color on, so that's
Oh.
out right now too. So
What do you color with? Do you color with crayons or markers?
it's this cool thing that it's water, so you have water in the pens and then it colors on the mat and the colors show through.
Mhm.
So but then it disappears, so you can just keep doing it. So she's really into stamps, so it has stamps and she likes to stamp. And yeah,
Yeah,
but
that sounds like fun.
it is fun. She doesn't understand that it's water though, so she'll put water on it and then try and stamp my hand and be like, why doesn't it work on you? So because it's not ink, it's water.
All right, so thank you everyone for sharing. I also learned a lot with my person, Christina. She shared a lot with me about all the things that she had been doing in her world. And one of the things she shared was just to feel your heartbeat, which I thought was a really good one. Like just putting your hand on your heart and feeling your heart. So I just want to encourage everyone to do that. And I'm going to complete our time here with something called the love break. And this is, if you're pregnant, this is great to connect with your baby. But if you're just being with yourself today, give yourself, or you can actually walk someone else through this. I'm going to record it so that you can be with it. I'm going to walk you through it, and then we're going to do it together, and we're going to complete. So this I got from a man named Fred Worth. And this is a part of a toolkit that I put together when I worked for APA. I think it's Toolkit 2. You can purchase these from APA if you want. There's a lot of tools in them. But this is, I'm going to put this up in your Mothercare folder for those of you who are therapists and wanting to work with women or just friends or wanting to create your own circles. He wrote a book called Prenatal Parenting, and he was just a lovely man and one neonatologist in our community. And he wrote, everything you think, feel, and do while pregnant has a profound impact on your child before and after birth. You are a brain shaper, a life shaper. Your role as a loving, powerful parent begins long before your baby's first cry or smile. So he encouraged people, pregnant moms, to take what he called a love break. So take some time to relax in a comfortable place. Find some music you enjoy that makes you feel good, especially music that helps you feel euphoric, peaceful, joyful, or loving, and play the music so your baby can hear. So hearing starts developing early in the womb, I think around the 14th week, but then hearing actual sounds comes on later, like on around the 24th week. But you know, the sound actually runs through your body, vibration. And there's new data that shows how vibration can really help the scaffolding of your neurodevelopment of your baby. So loving vibration, being with yourself, and sound. Um, so play some music that you like and relax and take several deep breaths while sitting or lying in a restful position. Fill your senses with peaceful scenes and images. Yeah, see, it keeps breaking here. This is the list of things I put in that I put in the toolkit. So here we're back again. Um, so go back to your senses, and then I'm just going to invite you now to come back into your body. You can place your hands on your belly and your baby, and also I just want to encourage you to put your hand on your heart. So I'm going to play some music for you, and I'm going to encourage you just to take a few minutes for yourself. I have to reshare because the screen will needs to have sound. All right. This is a song that was made for me by a woman named Sharon Sudar, and she called it Self-Love. I hope you can hear it. And it's a vibration. She makes transmissions. It's a vibration for helping to feel self-love. It's a beautiful. Can you all? All right, just so take a moment for yourself as we complete our time together. Just place your hand on your heart and feel your heartbeat. And if you're pregnant, you can put your hands on your belly. You can fill your mind with peaceful scenes. Maybe it's the beach or in nature somewhere. You can maybe imagine that there's a breeze or feel the fan like our friend Courtney did. All around you there's beauty and comfort. And while with your hand on your heart or hand on your belly, convey to yourself and your baby messages of love, welcome, belonging, gratitude, connection, or anything positive. The last time we were together, I put up some affirmations that are my favorite. They're in the Mothercare folder. I welcome you. I want you. I'm so glad that you are here. I will keep you safe. I delight in you. We are connected and you are whole. You can rest in me. Okay. Stop. Okay. That's all for today. I can't see any of you. I hope you all heard that.